I was going to find Evangeline because they want to talk to them about uh, exactly how the sigils work for the teleportation amongst layers. Yeah, I need to know. You gotta show me exactly how you did it. Just draw it in the dirt. It has to be exact though, because if it's not, I can't promise you where my mock-up might send us. I came to come look for you. Yeah, just go saying how you're doing.
I'm fine. Better than yesterday.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, I had some questions, but I didn't know if you were in like headspace for that thing or not.
Yeah, you can ask anything. I I'll try to answer, I guess, depending on the subject, answer the best I can.
I've been playing around with these teleportation circles. I haven't quite figured out how exactly to make them work the way that I think they might be able to work. But if I can get it right, if you can show me how you set up sigils before, I might be able to set up have like an emergency on the go kind of a teleportation circle thing, and we could go anywhere without needing a forge town.
I think there's gonna be like a bit of confusion on how that would work in her mind. It's not that it's like impossible, but for her, it's just she's trying to think about how that would work. But she would she wouldn't mind showing Esteban how to draw the sigils that go around the seals.
Yeah, I imagine they're all different, so I'd have to memorize. That's a lot to memorize. We can just do
It's more
one at a
memorizing
time.
formulas and other such things.
Yeah, God.
Oh, Esteban was good at arcane math.
That's
He probably
AKA
failed that
above board is
class.
not good at math.
I'm already bad at regular math. The concept of arcane math,
Esteban
I'll
just.
fail. I'll draw out from the class.
I don't
It's
even
like
think
quantum
Esteban went to
physics.
school.
Jesus.
He failed that class.
Slept through it.
It's easy to fail
So
class.
that's why your resume doesn't add up.
Despite Varaxis being surrounded by everyone he knows, he's still laying on the ground.
I will say Maraska's probably had the occasional brief word with Penny in like Celestial or something, but he is very shaken after that encounter. Just not doing hot.
Oh yeah, Penny's brain is a bit fried, so he's going over what he knows.
Statue Bros.
It's like the only words he's spoken. He's just been staring straight ahead and occasionally replying.
Also, Penny doesn't actually know Celestial. That was
Damn.
Oh, which
That was
You
which one
very-
was it?
assumed. That's
Was it
fucked up.
Elvish or which one was it that you've got?
I've got Giant, Elvish, Sylvan, and Deep Speech, as well as Common.
Probably Elven in that case.
That makes sense.
Yeah. He started learning it because Raylan started swearing at him.
God, it's on my Beyond character sheet, but not this one. But
So-
I have the Divine Familiar. I'm gonna use that.
Okay.
I'd say update again, please, but please don't. I just finished switching all my spells to the proper ones.
And yet here you are adding another one.
I know. But yeah, I had to tweak things because it doesn't account for the at-will spells, which are like always readied in the list of spells that you can have prepared. So I did a bunch of math on my own. While we were talking about math, oddly enough.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Because Penny wants a little familiar.
Getting a little familiar. Replace the small army of familiars you basically lost during that battle.
All of them. All gone.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Did the painted skeleton survive? I don't know why it just amuses me
that
that
is a
if he
good
survived out of
question.
all of them, it's going to amuse me.
Go ahead and give me a perception check looking over at the skeletons as they get dangerously close to the Skywater.
Are you away from there?
You don't see the painted skeleton amongst them.
Oh, did he die?
But that's what the... What?
Is the painted one still alive?
No? Well,
Really?
yeah, because we're undead.
I meant still. You know what I meant.
Walked right into it.
Magic missile.
You see,
Oh my God.
you see a skeleton raises his hand. Yeah, I'm still here.
You're doing great, buddy.
I try. I was hoping I'd die, but you know, whatever.
Oh my wamu. Shindater.
I wouldn't stand
There
so
is no
close to the
none.
edge.
Why? We can float. We're bones.
Yeah, but everything that fell in there came out shadow corrupted earlier.
Well, this is just regular Skywater.
I don't know that. Neither do they.
They continue staring at the Skywater. Oh my God, Penny! Jesus!
Just making sure the at-will version only does the first level, because that's all it's
Oh my
supposed to do.
God! Just gunning down skeletons.
Yeah. Or not first level, but whatever fucking level it is.
Good
Yes,
thing
the painted
hammers go.
skeletons.
It's a good thing hammer's very durable.
Hammer is very durable. He has 325 HP. I would hope he's durable.
I'm gonna look at hammer. Did you get any new dents from that one?
Yeah, you just look. You see new little like scratches and other dents and stuff.
At this point, I just think it adds character.
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna hammer this out.
Do you fix any of the damages you take?
Only the ones that prevent me from moving.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Otherwise, each one's a story. I mean, come on. How many times do you think? How many? What are the odds that somebody could fight a far realm portal, come away from that with scars? Like, come on, that's a story.
I probably have a
That's
few new
definitely a
ones.
Story.
I know I definitely have some from whenever I got crushed by that giant golem in Lawgate. That one hurt. He did it not once but twice.
And he's coming out without any scars, just more tattoos.
Scarring yourself in a different way.
Well, at least most of us survived.
Yeah.
Quite a few of the waterborne are gone. Half the waterborne are gone, and a good probably half of the skeletons are gone. Whether they
Anyone
become friends
Maraska.
later, who knows?
Taste food, Maraska?
Say what?
Can you taste food?
He just
Do you eat?
quietly shakes his head.
Very somber. Just
Penny, don't talk about food. I'm hungry now.
My bad. I can make some. I'm not great at it, but I can make some.
actually, Larry comes up. I think I have just the thing. I finally figured out that spell.
I'm gonna get up now.
You fell?
Well,
Penny's
not
eyes just
really
go to the
necessarily
side.
a new spell, as it were, but let me
Well.
pull it up.
A spell I might not have seen before, or at the very least not recently.
But he is going to cast Hero's Feast.
Oh my god.
so it's just gonna basically spawn a table. Let me use a Ray template for it. There you go.
Mary, are you sure you weren't a baker in a past life?
I was a wizard.
Are you sure?
I'm fairly sure. Yes. I
Fanny.
still remember my life as a half-elven wizard. Maraska knew who I was. But yeah, there is a hero's feast amongst all of you. Lots of food that looks like it's from the surface. Like
Evangeline!
outside.
Evangeline, the surface food.
But it is a wide spread of various cheeses, breads, meats, vegetables, fruits.
There's even cheese.
Evangeline's currently talking to Esteban,
Yeah.
unable to hear.
Yeah. But yeah, there is a hero's feast. I will give the language of it. Go to my entries.
The urge to just use True Polymorph to make him an astral elf.
God.
I feel like that would make him so conflicted.
A great feast, including magnificent food and drink. Feast takes 1 hour to consume and disappears at the end of that time, and the beneficial effects don't set in until this hour is over. Up to 12 creatures can partake of the feast. A creature that partakes of the feast gains several benefits. Creature is cured of all diseases and poison, becomes immune to poison and being frightened, and makes all wisdom saving throws with advantage. Its hit point maximum also increases by 2d10, and it gains the same number of hit points. These benefits last for 24 hours.
Waterborne?
Waterborne look at it and go, meh.
Do you
We
guys
don't
eat?
eat food. No, we don't
Oh.
eat food. We might take some of the
Taste
drink, though.
food.
No, we don't have taste buds like you.
Oh.
Penny in the back of his head. I wonder if they'd like to try having some.
There is as I look at your guys' makeup, there is a shockingly low amount of organic
People that
people.
Yeah. Penny's gonna go over there. He's like,
I would say
Yeah.
to come get some food, Joel Bay, but you don't need to eat anymore.
This is pretty much everyone
Anymore.
that can eat.
just
So
kind
you
of
definitely could if you still had a
float out a
stomach.
corner. Penny's small right now.
We're so tiny.
Hey man, it means he eats less too.
Yeah.
Never mind the fact that when he grows bigger, apparently it's still somehow filling that tiny amount. We'll
What
ignore
happens when
pay
you
magic.
What happens when you
Bullshit.
eat Maraska?
He like sits down by the corner of the table. I don't. It doesn't do anything.
But where does it go if you do?
I don't have a stomach.
I mean, it can't just be empty space in it. That'd be kind of weird.
It isn't.
It's metal. It's metal and other mechanical parts.
Oh, yeah. Ditchy would have loved to look at all that.
Yeah. It's it is what it is. But for those of you who can partake, please do.
The shocking number.
There's so few. I just finished, like, I was looking at it and then spawned it. I was like, oh. You have a very inorganic cast of individuals.
Yeah, Spawn and Evangeline are going to miss out on the feast.
And they're having a conversation. Yeah.
Raylan, I would ask normally how long it's been since you had food from outside, but I'm scared of that answer.
A couple 100 years.
Good, yeah. That's, it doesn't get any less shocking when you say that, you know.
A single tear runs down his cheek. A couple 100 years.
It you know, it doesn't get any less shocking when you say that.
I don't quite know what to I'm sorry?
I mean, I'm just, you know, I guess I just don't understand elves. You don't look that old.
Thank you.
I mean, maybe a little gray, but I just strike that down to stress.
It's a little bit of age and a little bit of stress. How's that conversation over there going, Evangeline and Esteban?
Sorry,
They
I
died.
had to. I mean, Evangeline would be just showing Esteban how she inscribes the sigils. I don't think they would. I think she would be aware that they're not perfect either. I think with everything that's happened, she's probably still a little shaky. So she's just kind of like it's not this is not good. I'm gonna be very honest with you. Uh, eh, maybe like in a day or two or something. Maybe even I don't know, a couple hours. I can't guarantee. When my hands decide to stop shaking, I can show you better. You can always ask Murray too. He knows just as well as I do.
Why are your hands shaking?
Mary is more focused on the table. Why are your hands shaking, Evangeline?
It was really I made a bad call, I think, in my placement. I maybe jumped the rope there a little bit, and put maybe everyone at risk. So I not proud of myself for that.
Well, I mean, it worked out in the end, right? So it can't have been all that bad.
Yeah, everyone's alive, so that's the good thing. Um, it looks like everyone over there is maybe eating. You might want
It's a
to
table out of nowhere.
go. I don't know where that came from. I'm assuming either Penny or Murray. He's a pretty powerful spellcaster. They might have. You should go and enjoy the food over there.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Did you want to join us?
I think I'm I'm not hungry, honestly, and it kind of looks like your surface food over there, which I'm still not accustomed to.
Yeah,
So
good.
I'll be fine over here. You go and eat and enjoy, and yeah, whenever I guess everyone is kind of knowing what the next steps, I'll come back. I think I just need a moment over here.
Yeah, no, I understand. We'll be over here until then, I guess. Thank you for showing me about the sigils.
Again, when I'm less fatigued, I can I can show you a little bit more. I can show you better. It's not good. I don't use this as a reference, please.
Hastily scribbles it out.
Okay, yeah, great. We'll work on it later then. No big deal. Okay. Bye.
She's gonna kind of go back to kind of staring off, indirectly probably covering herself with her wings, just instinctively going into cocoon.
Cocoon mode. Yeah. Esteban, you come across this just huge spread of food that you haven't seen in however long.
Where did you all get this?
Larry
Huh?
did it.
I
Apparently, he has a spell. It's really cool.
I casted this. Yes.
You can just cast spells and whole dinner meals?
Yes. I just figured out how to do that. It doesn't have quite the personal touch that I like to do for my baking, but everyone seemed famished.
No, I mean it's incredible, but wow. Okay. Uh, thank you. I think.
Of course. But those of you who partake, including the ones that can really only look on at the food, you you may roll 2d10 and add that as a basically temporary max HP for the next 24 hours. And just probably just put it as temp HP, honestly.
My existence.
Hell yeah, y'all.
Wow, guys.
using up all those rolls from yesterday.
Huh? I know. I was just looking at theirs. I'm flabbergasted.
2 times.
Hey man, I'm happy. I got 10 out of it. That's average.
Perfectly average. Hell yeah, a little above average.
Logo.
Double sixes. Yeah, just add that to your. I would say just temp HP. That way, it's a little less messy. Damn. Raylan really liked this fucking food.
I mean, he was crying.
It didn't move Rattletap as much.
A food connoisseur.
Maybe that or it's too fancy.
Oh.
So,
You know, like
Also-
flavor overload. He's like, I can't fucking handle this.
Raylan, how much does it cost to get a house over in
In Havenlight?
Yeah.
Nothing. It's essentially communal living.
If I live, I don't really have a home, so
You know, Havenlight is always open, and there's no saying that if Tharizdun is dealt with, maybe the threshold will go away, and if people want, they don't have to, but if people want, they can leave. They can escape the maw. For those that want to do that. Otherwise, there's Moorgate is still going to need plenty of settlement and rebuilding. And the other Forge towns just in general. Even if Havenlight doesn't have a room, which we do, but even if Havenlight doesn't, there's still plenty of other places in the Moor that you could live. And we're always just one teleport away. Might as well be
Yeah.
the same city.
leaving the mall isn't really an option whenever you have an
teach me the
entire.
Havenlight- if you teach me the
whenever you
Havenlight
have-
sigil, anywhere on this plane of existence, I can get to you.
Can't really leave the mall whenever you have an entire religion of people that are pretty intent on killing you.
We'll have to take it one step at a time.
I don't think that one will ever really fix itself.
We should probably deal with the universe-ending threat first, and then the Varaxis-ending threat second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, everything here could be a Varaxis ending threat.
Everything is an everything-ending threat, for sure, but more specifically for you.
I almost died on the boat.
I saw that. But you didn't.
Yeah, I still haven't figured out if I would have been happier if it happened or not.
I can tell you everybody here would be sad if you had died.
Yeah, there would have been no consoling Evangeline, I'm pretty sure.
I wouldn't be surprised. But he looks to the other NPCs and you guys, and he goes, "We really need to figure out who's leaving and who's pressing forward."
Oh, they'll need you up in Havenlight, won't they?
Just looks at you, taps you on the back, and he goes, "For now, yes." I'll be going back up just to make sure everything's nice and tidy.
Hope no
But-
skeletons have invaded your office.
Can I stay here? I don't want to even think about what they've done to my office.
I mean, you
Holy
probably have
shit.
papers everywhere. Your things have probably been dumped out on the floor.
I didn't know you hated me for access.
I'm just trying to prepare you for the future.
You're right. You're right.
If
Just
you're
was trying
lucky,
not to
they
think about
never
it.
showed up in there. If you're lucky.
I
How
haven't
lucky
been
are
very
you?
lucky since entering into the mall.
I imagine if Angelina Varaxis know Turn Undead, I could learn it and make some scrolls for you.
Let's not do that.
Evangeline does not have that.
From within the cocoon. No!
Two
I
religious
don't.
people without Turn Undead. That's amazing.
They're just open-minded.
Apparently very.
I have Seer Undead.
Oh, Jesus.
Nope.
Let's not do that.
No, I won't burn them away, but I'll burn the fuck out of them.
I'll kill them instead.
It's a small price do you have to pay.
The power of
Don't.
Christ compels you.
The power of
Apparently.
Bahamut compels you.
The power of Dragon Jesus.
Well, yep.
Yeah, I
Last
can
session
burn them.
definitely proved it. Evangeline's the one that's gonna kill us all.
The only thing I have is like control undead. I don't have turn undead. I'm an oathbreaker. I've got shit that deals with necromancy, and they don't like that.
Wow. Yeah.
Maybe because I'm a paladin, I might have turn undead. My cleric just skipped it to Seer Undead.
Yeah, I can definitely see how going up would not be. It's not gonna be fun. I mean,
No, it's not. But
you're gonna get a
honestly,
little bit of brain damage on the way up.
honestly, I think most of us should probably return, at least for now.
Yeah. I don't like the teleport that's on here, but until we can get, say, the caretaker to maybe try to twist it around a little bit.
I think he already did what he could for it.
That man is on the beach in the Bahamas sipping a fucking pina colada.
That man basically said what I already knew. He just confirmed what was already known.
Brain damage
As-
likely.
As you say that, your Voss pipes up and he goes, "Oh, we've already fixed that."
Ooh, what?
When?
When
Yeah.
do we? Okay. You know what? Nope. We don't question that. No.
Boss, does the unsettling feeling ever go away?
What unsettling feeling?
The one I get whenever you. Why do you make me uncomfortable?
I don't know.
Are you sure you're not like some otherworldly being?
I'm just a quartermaster.
Are you a warlock?
No.
I'm just checking. Are you the patron of a warlock?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
While we're just asking these absurd questions, what the fuck is the depot? What is it?
Terrifying.
It's the depot. It's like a bag of holding, but it's a box.
Uh-huh.
Is there anything that lives in there?
Yeah.
What?
I
People?
No.
What lives in
things
there?
that live in it?
Helpers.
That makes Maraska kind of like his head comes up a little bit with as
And
close
these
of an expression
helpers-
to what
These
as
helpers
you can
are-
make.
Are they human?
No.
Are they? What are they?
Helpers.
Uh, like I meant, like, are they celestials? Or what are they?
No.
Homunculi?
No.
Maggin?
Look, I don't think you're gonna want to. The answers that I give you are just gonna make you more confused.
I accept. Nothing confuses me more than what I'm doing here.
An army of simulacrums? No. Fuck.
Not-
Not
They're not-
really.
It's not a bunch of clones of you, are there?
No.
A bunch of mass polymorphed objects?
No.
Evangeline is overhearing not the whole conversation, but just able to hear voices, and it's
What are
like,
they
I am
then?
so glad I'm in my cocoon.
What are they then?
Well, let's
Helpers.
get you out of that cocoon real quick. Hold on. Vortex warp. Yeah.
No!
Dragging Evangeline.
How do I-
You
hold
must
on,
learn this.
I would like to fight the vortex warp if that's actually a thing.
No,
Actually,
it's
it
funny
is.
as can be. I could vortex warp.
I'm not.
And I can do
I'm
those
not
at
gonna-
will now.
I'm not gonna ask any more
You
questions.
can only
now.
fight for so long.
Okay.
Tell that to my spirit guardians.
Up to the vortex warp.
Anyways,
Go up.
yeah, that Forge Town was one of the caretakers' projects. It's fixed.
Okay. So was he doing that while we were almost dying, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, at least there's some good news to come back to, other than, the great news of close the fucking portal. Yeah.
That's pretty good. I gotta make sure my store didn't get robbed.
Who
I
would-
left in kind of a hurry.
At this point, if anyone goes in the depot, will they even come back out?
Stares at you.
Your stare is not very reinforcing.
the slow, like one eye and the other blinks,
Yeah.
just
Blink, blink. But yeah, we should probably get going.
What happens if the things in the depot get out?
They won't.
How are you sure? How are you so sure?
Yeah. Because I know the
insight
depot.
check on everything this fucker has said so far.
Sure, give me an insight check.
Okay.
That man scares me, and I'm glad I'm not near that man.
You practically take
God,
fucking
that's low.
psychic damage for trying to understand what Voss is saying, Penny.
Boss, what even is your fighting style?
It's like trying to understand what's going on in a lizard's head. Nothing
Take
makes
stuff
sense.
out of the depot and I throw it. Or use it.
For Shiggles, I
I meant,
want
like,
to
are you
roll an
an
insight.
artificer or anything like that?
I'm a quartermaster. Can't hear
Oh,
shit.
thank God. Thank God.
Anyone
I
sitting
love this
around will
cocoon.
just be able to. Anyone sitting around will just be able to see Verax's eye just starting to fucking twitch.
Clean. Welcome to the fucking 14s.
I refuse to question it.
I just love the attempt, just getting more questions than answers.
What did you used to? What did you do before coming here?
I was a quartermaster. I've always been a quartermaster.
Next thing you're gonna tell me is you're over 400 years old.
I'm not.
How old are you?
Opens up a book that looks ancient.
Penny's gonna concentrate on the food. Nope.
Looks through it. 328.
Is that normal?
I don't know.
For lizard folk,
Penny
no.
is shaking his head like, nope.
Even Raylan's
Voss
like,
is your
holy
actual
shit.
name, right?
Voss,
Voss
yeah.
is your actual name, right? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm more terrified that I've learned more information about you, or scared, or comfortable with it.
If I'm more terrified or scared, 2 of the 3 emotions are fear.
Penny
Scare
definitely
arousal?
leans over to Raylan. He's like, he's older than I am. What the fuck? He has to have a pact with the depot or
I
something.
absolutely love giving people more questions than answers.
So what happens when you retire?
I won't.
Are you? I mean, you're gonna die eventually, right? Like old age.
I don't know.
Does he look even remotely old?
No.
Penny's like, oh.
He looks more youthful than Raylan.
Penny has decided he's not going to question it anymore. Because it worries him a lot.
I mean, you are just a lizard folk, right? Like,
Yep.
No. There's no just in there. Take that word out of the sentence.
my brain hurts.
Should probably stop thinking about it then.
It's hard not to.
Mind blank. No.
Everybody else has just been watching in horror. Rattletap is fully zoned out. He stopped paying attention way long ago. Raylan is having his own little existential crisis.
How old did you say you were, Raylan?
Oh God, how old did I say Raylan was? Younger than Voss, that's for sure. He's like 300 or something. Or I think it was like 240 or some shit like that.
Which is funny because he's just barely older than Penny.
Is being over 300 years old normal for lizard folk?
Who are you asking?
Anyone listening?
Penny's just shaking his head.
Raylan's like, I
Morosco's
don't
also
think so.
shaking.
Voss, yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Hey, Voss, how long ago did you get your current occupation?
Ever since I was an adult.
Yep, okay. That explains it.
So, yeah. What? Do you have a family?
No.
So,
They're in the depot.
how did you get brought into the?
My family's dead. We died of old age. Or at least that's what it looked like. I don't know. They're the only lizard folk I've seen.
Yeah, what you said? What now?
Yeah. What?
You didn't see any more living people before us?
Sorry, I return. No, he just no lizard folk.
Oh, okay. I was worried.
God.
Hammer is boss older than you?
Yeah, yeah.
How old were you?
Let's see. I'm like 80. Kind of young for Warforged standards.
I mean, I wasn't even aware Warforged really kept up with their age.
We normally don't, but I found it was entertaining just to get reactions like that, get people confused. Because, it's hard to tell Warforged aids.
Yeah, I mean, unless you're just, well, I'm sure there's
Really, I
resting
only
and-
track it with my scars.
You got like a scar for every year?
No, but I got rough ideas about what years I got the scars. So I'm like kind of, like around 80.
You were always a Warforged, right?
Yeah.
Maw has left me so confused in my life.
It's funny because it's not even the Maw things that are confusing you. It's the people from outside the Maw.
Blade, were you weren't always a Warforged, right? Or were you?
No, I was.
Okay, so you were a Warforged. Next thing you're gonna tell me is you're only like 100 years old.
No. That wouldn't make any sense. I'm about 300. Give or take. I was at the first expedition.
Yeah, I didn't get really the whole history of that expedition. Until we got here, we didn't even know you guys were here.
Yeah, we weren't very good at advertising.
Joelboy, I would ask you whenever, like, your technical age, but I feel like that is an alarmingly large number.
You are wise to think that.
Is it over 1,000?
By a large margin.
You know, at least that kind of fits. You're a dragon.
Dragon, an undead dragon.
But the,
Raylan just puts his hand on your shoulder and says, "You should probably stop asking questions. You're just harming yourself."
I feel like I need another nap.
God.
Oh, hi, Evangeline. When did you get here? Looks at the
Lol,
board.
Get jump scared. Get jump scared.
I was here for I've been here, not very long though, but long enough.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been getting a headache listening. I'm trying not to think about too much because I don't want the headache to get worse.
Have you ever tried to use your wings as a barrier around yourself? It's sometimes fantastic.
I don't think Penny's wings work
Penny
that
looks
way.
over and gives the most deadpan stare.
His
And
small.
he's
his,
got, like, The small little butterfly wings compared to yours. It's like, uh-huh.
Damn. Uh-huh.
It
yeah,
sounds
yeah.
nice. If I take a dragon form again, I'll try that out.
Yeah,
Fucking use a 9th level spell slot just to give yourself a wing cocoon.
They
Block
should
out the
have
noise.
wings.
really magical.
Block out the
Super
haters, man.
fantastic.
9th level spell to block out the haters.
If you ever need like alone thinking time, you know.
I just curl in a ball when I need that. Usually cry.
I just use silence. No.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely understandable. I guess because mine are like attached to my body all the time, it's easier than using the spell silence. But that would make sense for you for sure.
My
Damn.
I try not to think when I'm alone.
wings are always attached, they're just not big enough.
You get called small winged.
I am quite literally tiny at the moment.
I'm sorry. I'm still trying to understand when you get bigger and smaller if that's like it has to go with all the body at the same time or like maybe you control separate parts.
And
So
he stops
Jesus.
and is like, that's more changeling territory, but it would be an interesting concept if worrying because it changes by a lot each time. It would be kind of funny to be tiny and have wings that are, 3 times my body size.
it's a very new learning experience for me. I'm sorry. I did not mean to offend you.
Oh, I'm not offended. Amused and slightly contemplating, I suppose.
Anyways, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt anything. You guys can continue talking.
No. It was a great interruption.
I say Raylan looks
Purposely
over at you.
doesn't
Thank
look
thank
towards
the
the
gods.
lizard. Keeps eyes away from the lizard that is older than everyone.
He is so old. He's so old, but looks the
Correct.
youngest.
Rex is going to just frog blink and just be eating a piece of cheese.
Jeez. But Raylan will speak up and just go. So, what we were discussing earlier before we went off on a bit of a tangent is most likely most of us are about to go back up to go take care of affairs.
Yeah.
Voss informed us that apparently the caretaker has fixed up the Forge Town to where it shouldn't be as damaging. I don't exactly know how he did that, but
I don't
I
want to
think-
know.
Best left not questioned. Which is irritating because I really want to know, but I'm not sure I want the headache that comes along with it. Maybe
The
later.
other question becomes, where is the way forward?
Has anyone tried asking the shard mines?
Silence.
All right, I'm going.
Penny is eating the smallest amount of food. It looks
I'm just
actually kind of funny.
I'm just gonna gently tap on it.
Question?
Where do we go down to get to the next layer?
Points down.
Oh.
What do you like? Where's the entrance?
Jump.
I don't think I can live through that.
Titty's pointing. Only way down.
You're sure, right?
Affirmative.
What about the sudden stop at the bottom?
Unknown.
Oh, lovely. Well, thank you.
Continues back to working on the obelisk.
I return with news.
Uh-huh.
The only way down is how do I say this lightly? We jump.
Just
Excuse me?
silence across the board.
Yeah. I asked the shard mine. The only way down is to jump.
Looks at Maraska. Is that how you got down?
I was
Or did you just
killed.
wake up down there and come back up?
It would be the latter.
Primarily in that direction. I'm just gonna point where the shard mine pointed.
Okay, well, luckily, a majority of us have wings.
How many?
So,
If we could take a day to prepare, because I really don't.
I mean, if Jolbei agreed, he could take us down,
That's
Yes, I could.
and he can also get back up when he needs to because, well,
That's true.
the curse doesn't try to pull apart his brain.
Indeed. Care for a bit of a dive?
I would prefer a gentle glide, truthfully. Um,
Where's your
But-
sense of adventure?
slowly dying. I mean,
Slowly
it's there,
evaporating.
so alive. Anyways.
I see it walking away as we speak.
I don't know. I think it'd be fun.
Very well. To prevent people from being nauseous, I suppose I won't dive too hard.
I mean, at least we'll have a nice aerial view of what we're getting into.
Comforting.
something.
Yeah, other than that, that's what we got. We gotta go down.
Evangeline's like cautiously eating the food, by the way.
It tastes
Still not trusting it.
strange. It tastes strange, but it tastes very good.
Still weird.
It's fucking weird. Textures that you've never had before. You're just like, what the fuck?
She
What
doesn't
is
know if she likes it or if like it's so
hold
good
on.
it's weirdly bad.
Don't just eat that one on its own. You got to eat those two together.
I don't
They're
know
way
what
better
that
together.
means.
What is,
With the bread,
what
put
is
No,
cheese on the
this
bread.
thing?
Hold on.
What?
Penny just like flies over this one and points.
Put the cheese on the bread.
And that's
Okay.
yeah, that's a
fine.
spread. You don't like. It's like you guys have kind of butter down here somewhere, right? You make it out of different stuff, but you get butter, right?
Yeah.
It's like a butter, yeah. You spread it on. Okay. Despite the consistency, that is a cheese.
Okay.
So good.
Weirdly enough, that one goes better with sweets, so the fruit over there.
Okay.
Evangeline's Culinary Adventures. A campaign in of its own.
Evangeline is like a child trying something new. Tiny little bite.
I don't think I'm gonna like this.
Oh, you gotta get a bigger bite. It's okay.
That's not how.
If you don't get a bigger bite, you can't say that you don't like it.
Penny looks at Evangeline. Maybe don't take a bigger bite.
I recommend it. Then you get all the flavors. Not just the crust of the bread.
She's gonna SOS look at someone, anyone.
Everybody else is happily munching on food.
Maraska is staring at the table.
If Morass could salivate, he probably would be.
Yeah, literally. He's just sitting there like, God, I wish I could eat.
The acid drool is slowly
Yeah.
coming down, dripping.
Yeah. He is cursed with the knowledge of what it's like to eat.
Yeah, that's the fucking worst. At least with the Warforged who got turned into other Warforged, they don't know what food tastes like. Poor Maraska. Fully knows what food used to taste like. One of the only reasons why Moiri is even remotely capable of cooking. Jesus Christ. Well,
I can use polymorph on you.
wait.
Let
Oh,
Maraska
God.
eat once.
He just gives you this side eye and shakes his head at you.
Do it.
Not worth it.
Come on, there's some things that aren't the worst to be polymorphed into.
You are small enough to fit inside my hand. Do not use magic.
I'm small enough at the moment, and don't threaten me. They won't work. We just fought fucking shadows and the things that, take away my magic.
Oh, it isn't meant to intimidate. Don't worry.
Just think you could taste
Oh,
food
that's
again.
kinky then.
Oh my god.
Not quite the
Just
thing I'm
eat
into,
it.
but
Eat it.
Ironically enough, I'm
Stop making
the
weird
food.
faces and just eat the food. It's not that weird.
It is weird.
Evangeline, give me a survival check. Let's see if you can even properly, with advantage, because you're being instructed how to eat this food at least.
Accidentally swallows the whole chicken bone.
Oh, Jesus! Despite all of the instructions, Evangeline is terrible at eating this food.
oh, how did
The
you
pan-
get those?
The
Oh.
panic is setting in as she misunderstands instructions and grabs two of the separate things that do not go together.
Who put the spicy shit even near her? What are you doing?
What is spicy?
That's not. Oh,
Rexus being a red kobold does not understand this concept.
Yeah.
what is spicy?
As a red kobold, you still would. Spice is a pain receptor, not heat.
No, do you know how much that used to be in my food? I don't feel it.
Oh, it's probably
You would
everywhere.
still feel
Like,
pain. It just wouldn't have the same.
No, the pain is gone.
Guys, I'm not having a good time over here.
Okay, milk. Someone milk.
We have any milk? We should have milk. Where
Just eat a piece of cheese.
When
It's
was the
milk
last
based.
time any of you saw a cow down here?
This was a
How do you even
concrete.
know what a cow
cow!
is?
bunch of bread
What's
and
a
cheese in your
fucking
mouth.
Cow.
Just try bread. bread helps with spicy things.
Shoving bread in in Evangeline's
No,
mouth.
not that much. Don't choke.
Oh my god!
The urge to polymorph
Really fucking trying.
Maraska into a giant ape real quick.
He would be so upset.
You could taste food.
But it's non-consensual transformation.
For your well-being. To heal your soul.
He's doing fine. He just wishes he could eat.
Yeah, but we're giving you the out.
But that
I could use polymorph and make it a dragon.
But it doesn't last.
True
At
polymorph
least
does.
you'd be able to eat one more time.
Oh my god!
It's probably been like a couple hundred years since he ate, right?
You didn't want to be a barbarian, right? You wanted to be just a dragon, correct?
Just a shadow dragon. Yeah, totally.
Well, I can actually make you an ancient dragon right now too.
Jesus Christ.
An ancient crystal dragon, mind you, if you want shape change so you can take a more humanoid form.
My god.
My God.
If that true polymorph finished, you would literally not be a barbarian anymore, though.
No, you lose all your class shit. You just take their sheet, and you're you with that sheet.
Jesus
Really, when you
Christ.
guys head back, don't forget the skeletons.
Yeah, we're all gonna be going back. We'll
I don't want
head
to. I
back
don't want
once.
them wandering here yet.
Yeah, once Jolbed drops all of you off, he'll probably be faster going across the water. Just be a couple extra trips. We'll get to the Forge Town, we'll go back up, and then we'll do what needs to be done.
Okay. Well, I suppose we should be preparing to go further down. Much as I really don't want to, with no easy way up, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it's kind of a one-way trip.
You don't have to say that part out loud.
You're welcome.
Vortex warp, God.
Doesn't work. Haha, fuck you.
Fuck.
Counter spell.
Oh my God.
Vortex warp again. I can cast
Legendary
it at will.
resistance.
Then you hear Voska, okay, that's enough. And he claps, and then
Oh my
all those
God.
little hands extend out all the way from the depot and grab you.
Oh my god. Get brought into the box.
He claps and
Penny
says,
would be
restrain, and the
fascinated.
helpers come.
There would be a sliver of like, oh God, but also like, well, this is new.
Whoa. Whoa.
It's the fucking infinite IKEA. Great.
Majoba walk over to the edge. He just looks over and he goes, yep. Whenever you're ready. Just floating out over the,
Just looking down at the abyss.
you cannot see the bottom. Light does not travel very far.
You know, as fascinating as this place is, I can't reiterate enough how much I hate it sometimes.
You know, sometimes I miss Dirt because he was like maybe the only person that understood what it was like to be born here. He also hated it, but you know, it hurt a little less.
Damn.
He's the one you lost, right? Like actually lost, not
Yeah,
like,
he's-
you know,
That's
dead.
crazy coming from the player.
I didn't lose him personally.
My audacity and shamelessness
The
knows no limit.
absolute fucking audacity of this bitch. He seemed pretty cool. Yeah, he died, right? Oh no, he's not dead. Oh, whoa!
He's the one you
crazy.
guys let pull from like a deck, right? No.
His disappearance is your guys' fault, right?
Fuck you. Wolf.
Fucking absolute menace.
I didn't personally lose him. No, he decided to play a game of chance, I guess, knowing the risk.
He wanted
So-
to play a game.
Oh,
Yeah.
so he knew what a deck of many things did and still pulled?
He sure did.
He
Ah.
sure did.
Well, I
Absolutely.
suppose some people like taking risks.
God.
Strangely so. A lot of people do.
Get
Is it-
earthbound and
Correct me
fucking
if I'm wrong, but out of all the options, isn't there only 2 that are that bad?
Man, the odds must have been crazy.
Oh, wait, what do you see down there?
Nothing.
Oh, that's comforting.
I'm not about to cry. You are.
Right.
I miss Digit.
Before we go down, can we take a day?
Of course.
I have some things.
I
I'd
think
like
I'm still
to-
choking on bread.
One is, I suppose I can actually ask
You're not
Raylan
supposed
too.
to inhale it.
Raylan, you mind teaching me that spell, the one you use to unpetrify?
Yeah. Yeah. And it'll take some time and teach you great or allow you to copy greater restoration.
Yep. Okay,
Yeah, I
God.
don't think it's like I think it's less I think it's definitely less teaching it more like I wanna teach magic because he's a ranger, so like it's more innate magic than it is anything else.
I mean, Penny is a fairy. He knows about innate magic too.
Oh yeah. But I will
Not as much as a ranger
introduce-
does. Full ranger when he's a wizard. But
Yeah, he's a ranger is more akin to a druid when it comes to that sort of stuff.
yeah.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Then I'll use my last empty scroll to permanently copy it.
All right, greater restoration should be in your book. Yep, there it is. I will flag it as ignore this item when importing the character.
Hooray!
That way it shouldn't get overwritten. Okie dokie. He's like, I don't quite know how you learn it, but nope, there you go.
Oh, I managed to somehow learn Divine Smite. I don't understand it quite myself either. Where's the divinity coming from? I guess a god is looking and just being like, all right, here. That's funny.
It's why it's quote unquote divine smite.
It's either that or somehow, well, it's magic, so I guess I'm replicating it enough. Some things I just don't question.
Yeah.
If it works, it works. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mislighted something. It was weird.
Raylan and Rattletap look to you. You?
I know. I was equally as shocked. Honestly, I hadn't known Penny that long, so I didn't actually know if it was gonna work. And then, yeah, he erupted into a white flash of light, and then he was just a bunch of ash. I didn't even know they could do that.
Yeah, I saw that too, and I was very,
Yeah.
very, really kind of confused.
Look,
I
no-
thought
look-
maybe.
No offense, but yeah.
I honestly
Some-
thought that maybe the caretaker came in there for a second. I,
Oh my
you know.
Yeah,
That's
someone
your
told
divine
me.
smite. Is just the caretaker Thanos snapping a man.
Honestly,
Well,
Possible.
It's not like I don't follow a god and I'm not a believer. I'm just not a cleric.
That's fair.
So
I mean, Veraxis, as far as I know, is not a cleric, and he can do it.
well,
Actually, he does it all the
or a
time.
I'm not a paladin or cleric or
Oh, you're not a
more the
paladin.
religious.
Hmm. Not that kind of religious, I see.
Yeah,
Not
it's not my
the devout.
focus, such as
Yeah,
theirs
I
is.
understand.
He's
Evangeline's
a
like,
casual practitioner.
her
I mean,
eyes are
I'm
just
also
kind of
not.
darting between the two, and then looking over to Verax.
Hi, I'm a paladin.
Yeah,
I broke
no.
my oath.
Hello.
Oh, yeah. We know about that one, buddy.
I broke my oath. I can do undead stuff. Evangeline doesn't let me.
I didn't choose a god, and I can do undead stuff too.
Are
Eventually,
you
doesn't let me
really a
either, though.
oath breaker anymore if you broke an oath and then immediately have a new one?
I haven't been given a new one, so yes.
Oh. So you're just a follower, not no oath. Okay, that makes sense. Kind of.
Paladin with no oath, yeah. Just oath. Well, my oath was broken, so.
You can do that. You
The
can
scariest kind of paladin.
God.
The paladin has all the powers but no oath.
Well, you see, yes. Basically, whenever you break your oath, it's kind of a bad thing normally. But on the bright side, there's no oath that holds me back from just absolutely smiting the shit out of someone I don't like.
So you still get all the power. You just don't have to do what they tell you to do.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a rule book. Like, I think Evangeline has a rule book.
Evangeline
Do
definitely
you
has a
have
rule book.
book?
She's mid-drink. When everyone looks at her.
Oh my god, you can drink something!
The wine goes through their
My
nose. Not what I thought. I thought it was grape juice.
my rule book is very relaxed in the way of you see that guy over there? I don't like him.
Thank you.
Neato.
And a lot of my
So-
spells have necrotic sides.
Oh, chocolate and peanut butter, Evangeline.
Oh my god. What's everybody
Guess
doing
we
over
call
that
it a
next day
Reese's cup.
that Penny's wanting to do? A Reese's cup.
Baraxis probably would have put out a call to Null
Okay.
to update that the far realm portal is gone.
You just giving him an update, or do you need to talk to him?
Mostly just an update because I mean he probably won't be able to tell us much about what's below.
Fair enough. It'll work. It'll be solid. We can send out that message.
Yeah, far realm portal's dealt with. Continued down. Almost died again.
Almost.
It's becoming a trend.
there. Very on point for a paladin of Null, to be honest. Constantly dancing around death.
I think there's only a couple more layers before we have to fight Tharizdun. Send a message to Phaedra if you need me. Urgently.
Cool. Anyone else? Or is it time to descend?
Evangeline won't admit it, but she's been freaking the fuck out and is definitely at some point going to be trying to get in contact with Bahamut, seeing that yeah, she had desperately probably tried to reach out during that time, and not receiving anything has probably scared the ever living shit out of her.
Go ahead and give me a religion check.
Oh man.
Ooh.
A tragedy.
Oh.
Well, Jesus Christ, that 10 really does save you though. You don't get like full-fledged connection, but you do feel his presence at least. Before, during like your hallucinations and stuff, you felt devoid of any of that light. But
Yeah.
you feel Bahamut. He is with you.
Great. She'll relax just like a tiny bit, but it's still not reassuring.
Fuck. At least my god hasn't abandoned me.
At least I didn't lose my god.
Looking off into the endless void below. Ah, woo.
Okay. We stay at the little mini town, right?
What's up?
Our day we spend is at the little mini town instead of just here, or we staying the day here?
It would take you multiple days to go back to the Forge Town.
Oh, right, yeah. Because the ships. I remember that now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you stayed right here. Unless you guys want to spend the days to go all the way back to the Forge Town. But this is the entrance to the 12th layer.
Nope. Before we go down, Penny's gonna leave a box with with Raylan to take back.
Okay. Takes it. Okay. What is this?
Hopefully some insurance for myself.
Oh, Jesus, just saw the spell. It's me. It's me in a box. Okay. I'll just keep it at Haven Light then.
Let's see if Penny was hurt by this. Penny was hurt by this.
Penny was hurt by this.
Well,
There's so much
was
blood.
It was
It's
what again?
three times your wizard level.
Okay.
Rated, I believe.
So,
Was it
40
down or up?
7.
Let's see.
So after Penny is away for a little bit, he comes back partially injured, but has a box
So-
for Raylan.
So wounded. And Raylan's like, what the fuck? Okay.
Just, keep it away from shadows. It'd be really bad if they manage to corrupt what's in it.
I'll be bringing it back to Haven Light, so there shouldn't be any concerns there.
Thank
Unless you lose and Therazune breaks free.
Well, try not to think of that option. Really try not to think of that
Try
option.
not to think about that at all as well, but it is a possibility. Just don't lose.
Yeah. Contingencies. All of the contingencies, right? Right.
Yeah.
Speaking of. No. What was it? The highest I can go is 3rd level with contingency?
I believe so. Well, no, you were able to do a 5th level smite.
Oh, right. Yeah. 5th level. Oh, that's why I did that, because I don't have a whole lot of, hold on. We were given a day. I'd be able to swap my spells around with short rest. We can keep going, though. I'll tell whoever what contingency they had on the next day.
Joba will actually wave you down, Varaxis, while he's been sitting over at the edge. Varaxis?
Yes.
Oh, maybe I didn't come through. Joba is waving for you over at the edge.
One moment.
Oh yeah, the table is gone. Table is gone, and the buffs are gone as well.
My dog was demanding water, so I'm having to fill
my
the
God.
water bowl real quick. Otherwise, she gets angry.
Unfortunately, everybody's temp HP goes a whoosh.
Okay, I'm back. Time to see what Jobei needed. He may have seen something horrifying.
He goes, right. I have a gift for you. And I'll say he grabs a little bit of, kind of breaks off a little tiny portion of his ribs. Super tiny portion, enough for you to be able to hold in one hand. And he goes, if you ever need me, whether for transport or if you need something brought to you, commune with that and you'll be able to speak with me.
Commune with it?
Yes. Think of it similar to a
Sending
sending
stone?
stone.
Huh.
But more undead and null adjacent.
Thank you, Jobei.
Of course. Where you are going, there won't be any way back up. And I believe I will be the only way to give you the supplies that you need.
And, well, we won't be coming back up unless
This is it.
we find another way up.
I hope you do. Otherwise, the next time you come up will be after Tharizdun is vanquished.
Got a lot riding on succeeding in doing that.
You aren't alone. Trust
No
us
pressure,
all.
right?
Well, I don't see why I may not happen to find myself in the same region. At some point. Maybe with help, who knows?
Let's hope. Because I get the feeling once we get all the way down, it's gonna be pretty bad experience.
I can only imagine.
The real thing we'll have to watch out for is Tharizdun trying to take you.
Or you, or Evangeline, or anyone here. Everyone here is powerful in their own right. Be not
would be
concerned
very-
for me.
Would be very dangerous for Shadow Me to be running around.
But use that if you ever need it.
Thank you.
Just a nod.
I'll see if everybody else is ready to go.
Of course.
So, we ready to head down?
Before we go, Varaxis, do you have concentration spells above board?
Very few.
Very few. Okay, and
Believe it or not, Paladin does not get a
Maraska.
lot of concentration spells.
What
Probably
is
for the best, honestly.
Have a single spell.
out of my two tanks here? Which of you has the higher con?
I have a 16 plus 3 and a plus 9 to saves.
I have a 16 in con, but a +3 to saves.
Okay. Then Maraska, you're getting a 5th level intellect fortress on you with the contingency. The contingency being anything tries to damage you psychically or make you make a intelligence, wisdom, or charisma saving throw.
He gives a thankful nod. He gets up off the ground.
And with a 5th level, that also means you can hit 2 other people with it once it goes off. So
Sick.
And if everyone's ready, we can
I
seed down. There's not going to be a way
Yeah.
back up, so.
we hit this button again because we did actually get another day, and I used resources, and I'd rather not be half dead when we start going.
It's
What?
actually-
I would say I'll see you all soon, but that is all very subjective.
Especially with the timey-wimey stuff.
All the timey-wimey things.
No, not even that. We're going to fight Tharizdun at some point.
I'm trying not to think about that. Thank you.
You might as well think about it.
I don't want to think about it.
The reality has gotten closer and closer.
Reality is what we make of it.
Reality is what we make of it.
That's wild.
I don't know, because right
I'm-
now it looks like
I'm
the
a wizard.
reality is we're
It's
in the
quite
mall.
literally what I make of it.
Then why don't you get rid of Tharizdun?
I'm not that great a wizard.
I'm just pointing out the logic in your speech.
Tharizdun says fuck you to reality more than wizards do, so.
While this is happening, Evangeline will hug Raylan before the group sets off.
You'll get a hug
Just yeah, looking awkwardly at the two before like.
Could you bring my family back to life?
Oh my
My
god!
God.
Could I?
Shit.
I mean, yeah, could you bring them back?
I could
I
get
would like
true
the reality where
resurrection
they're
and do so,
alive.
yes. If you had any of their remains, I could do so.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
my
their souls
god!
are gone too.
Well then, no. Gods
not very
bend
good at
reality
this.
more than mages do, unfortunately. There's
You're not
a
very
tier
good at
here.
just making your own reality thing.
There was a whole event that occurred to prevent wizards from doing things that gods could do.
Fuck you, Wish.
Yeah.
Come here.
Mhm.
Give me that salt. No.
It's called that spell
not-
plague.
You're not very good at this whole
Fuck.
making your own reality thing.
Fuck, dude.
No,
This
I'm
is
not
the
quite God yet.
awkwardest-
Give me a little bit.
Right? Yeah,
Hug.
just Firaxis
Or,
and
I don't know.
Penny arguing amongst themselves. and
Ask
Raylan's
your
giving you
God,
a long
maybe.
hug.
No, my god can't get the souls of. My god can't get their souls.
I'm
Tiamat
too
took
scared
those,
to move.
consumed them.
All right. Well, we'll just have to kill Tiamat someday.
Oh my god!
Good luck with that. I think Maraska's been trying to do that for
It's
years.
starting to sound like Vig. We just gotta kill this god now. Clearly, it's a problem.
I'm pretty sure
Exactly.
Maraska's been trying to kill Tiamat for years now.
I wouldn't say
Jesus.
quite that, but you're not too far off the mark. I
I
ever get
miss
the
my family.
opportunity.
Oh my god!
We are walking
Jesus
in cotton.
Christ.
Yes, we aren't just
Yeah,
standing.
but Raylan will give you a hug, Evangeline, and just go, I remember when you were just a small little gembling. Make sure you come back.
Yeah, yeah. That is the plan, hopefully, here. Please, I'm honestly really worried about Haven Light, and I don't know if maybe that is just everything. But just please be extra careful and
I will.
try not to, let the old hubris go into warrior mode or anything.
Of course. And if you see Vamtil, mind punching him for me? At least once.
I'll for you, I will.
Good. Good. Bastard deserves it.
I think Evangeline's going to do it for herself at this point.
Yeah. 2 punches then.
No, she doesn't
This is
enact
for me.
violence. She's just
Fair
doing
enough.
this
Only
because
that-
of,
the violence on her allies. What do you mean?
look, just
By
don't let her get
more than
possessed
sucker
again.
punches.
But yeah. He'll kind of watch you guys start to start to walk over towards Jolbet.
I don't like this lizard thing.
Unblinking, and sometimes if he does blink, it's fucking so disturbing. Alrighty. Joba looks to the lot of you, and he goes, "Are you ready?"
She
Not
just
in the
kind of
least.
awkwardly
Let's go.
smiles and nods.
Find the
Slowly-
sturdiest bone you can and hold on to it because we're
Oh.
going
Oh
fast.
god, what is
Oh,
all
no.
about?
I'm going to climb up onto his
There's
back.
no
where I
bets
have
on this ride.
I'm climbing up
Can
on
I
his neck
hold
to where I have
person
the best
into the
view.
dragon?
Oh my god.
God. Is everybody climbing aboard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rex is getting the best view possible that he can.
Hell yeah.
Get rid of
Find a
this.
nice spot. Everybody starts getting settled in. Emergency exits are everywhere. Just let go.
Just let go.
There are no snacks aboard this ride. Because of
Depends
the
on
very
who you
quick-
are.
In-flight
but-
service?
No in-flight service. There are no flight attendants. I mean, you can have some skeletons on board. They could be your flight attendants.
Have to use the restroom.
There are no restrooms. Granted, he is a skeleton, so if you're got a good aim,
It's the wind and G-force.
I'll sit in the back.
I'll sit in the back. Oh my god! All right, once everybody's nice and situated as best as they can on an undead dragon.
Rex, this looks like nothing is wrong.
Yeah, the
Being
most
off the
comfortable.
back of a flying bone dragon.
I imagine Varantis is like a semi in the mouth.
Odd.
Rex is for the love
Skeleton.
of Bahamut if you fall out of here.
I don't think Joel Bay would drop me.
No, of course not. But he goes, "Let's do this!" And he just bolts off the edge.
Penny's goggles went from like the top of his head to he's wearing them properly.
You did say you always wanted to take us flying.
It's exhilarating, isn't it? As he says that, he dives.
Evangeline's crying.
Oh, you're gonna
You
hear
can't
from
tell,
Rex.
but she's crying.
Oh, you're gonna hear
As-
from Rex. This is the best.
Taken away by the wind.
That's like
As the
Penny
wind
is
is-
screaming in excitement.
Yeah. As you guys start essentially just falling. Wind howling through the bones of Jolbe and just around your ears. G-forces out the fucking ass. And you guys very quickly start plummeting into the pit. As you guys continue to fall, we're talking like at least 500 feet per second.
I'm
Not
having
per
so
second,
much
per like
fun.
per like this like your typical like 500 feet like per 6 seconds rule. Just absolutely soaring. And you guys are diving for probably about a minute and a half of
I've
just
never had so much fun.
descent. And then you just hear booming from Jolbe, "Hold on!" And you see his wings come back out as he starts slowly coming out of the dive into a slow, gentle curve. As you guys finish going through this giant chasm, essentially, and you find yourselves at the top of the 12th layer.
I think Evangeline
will-
peed.
Were you sitting behind?
No.
before I give you guys this description, kind of explain what's happening with Jolbez. So he comes down, you hear him go, "We're going down further. The air is not safe." And continues to, and it's a more gentle decline, but it's a hurried decline towards the ground. And the reason why is, this is the description I've got. So before you lies a land of absolute desolation. Black dunes stretch out for miles before you, and massive night silver spires loom ominously everywhere you look. The sky is black, a featureless void save for the faintest sliver of moonlight illuminating this bleak landscape. The air is still. You are the only life here. And your only other company are the titanic shadows that drift restlessly between the spires like leviathans in the abyss. At the center of it all, and dominating most of the horizon, lies an absolutely colossal night silver crystal. At the base of it, a titanic door can be just barely seen, carved into the crystal. Reason why he's saying that the air is not safe is that there are Maraska and Esteban, you once again have seen these things before. Everyone else has seen these in a much more hostile way. These are more of those shadow tides, but mobile and just drifting like ominous clouds. And Jolbeth finds eventually a little bit of sand to land on. And he lands with a kind of a thud. And he goes, "We're here. I can't get you much closer. Not without alerting everything that is over there."
That might not be good.
I'm, at least at this current stage, I'm not exactly sure how you are going to get to where you need to go. But it is not on my back.
Very carefully.
You see his jovial nature is completely gone at this point. Very, very serious. He just goes and looks at all of you. "Stay safe. Be careful. Be quick."
Thank you.
You are very welcome. I'm sorry I couldn't get you much farther.
No, you've got us plenty. You've sorry, I'm still catching up. No, I appreciate everything you did. You definitely took us far enough. We've
Safe on your way back up.
yeah.
I have others I need to transport, so of course I'll be going back up, but
I can fight the shadows, but I don't know if I can win.
well, hopefully there's another way. But Varaxis, if you need me, you know how to reach me. Good luck.
Rattle me bones, and you flies off.
I hate it. Why are you like this?
But
For that, become an ancient crystal dragon, bitch. No.
But with that, he rockets back up into the air, and he kind of just disappears into the void. When you guys look up, you do not see where you guys had came from. But you are now alone on the tool. layer.
Oh, great.
Congratulations, you've made it this far.
Do we level?
No.
Damn it!
Vraska dies.
Oh no!
We leveled
No.
that.
Again. Every
What is
time I hear
this, third
CK
time?
come
Fourth?
off from the fucking sideline or just way in the background, it's so fucking comical. There you go.
Hey, Esteban,
Oh.
you need a
Oh,
perception
no.
check.
I was wondering when this will happen. I didn't know if it was gonna happen before we left
Ooh.
or after we landed. but
Is it a
apparently-
pack of shadow hounds?
Don't say that. Why would you say that?
Don't will that into existence. Fucking no.
Esteban, you haven't heard this in a very, very long time. You hear a voice. And you hear it come off from, I would say, probably the west. And it's a voice that says, "Over here."
What? Someone's gonna say that out loud as he starts walking toward the voice.
Saban,
Oh.
wait, where are you going?
I don't know.
We're
I
in the
heard something.
shadows.
Just give me a second.
Voice that said over here.
I don't think this place is the best place to go listen to random
You're-
voices.
Deciding to trust the voices you're hearing on the
Trust is a
12th layer.
very odd word, but just give me a second.
He doesn't look like he's being compelled or anything. He just heard a voice, right?
Nope, doesn't look like he's being compelled.
Okay.
In fact, he probably responded as if he heard something.
I'm just gonna go check it out. 2-minute
I'm
adventure.
gonna go check it out alone.
Araska looks to Evangeline.
Come with
Has he
me.
done
But
this
last time you
more
came
than
with
once?
me, things have happened.
Okay. Quick look around. Is there anything, any landmarks in any other direction anyway?
Night silver spires everywhere the eye can see. And in fact, actually, where you are, there is a reason why it took Jobei a second to find a safe place. Not very far. I would say probably a good 300 or 400 feet away from you, in most directions, you see a very faint mist on the ground.
Okay.
Good thing Warforged don't breathe.
The direction
So-
that Esteban is currently walking is an area with a lot thinner mist.
Unfortunately, it looks like towards the voice is a better option, maybe.
I just don't want him to go alone.
Maybe
Well,
we should
Where
all
did
go
this
that
voice
way.
come from?
He did let us know before he's not going alone.
Hey, he's walking away. We should go.
He is currently walking.
Evangeline
going
was
alone now.
very
I'm
much
trying to
following.
Following.
God damn it, Esteban.
Oh yeah, and I do, just like how I was talking about earlier, I'll put this in information. We go ahead and give you guys
Inspiration?
welcome to the 12th layer.
Oh, fun.
Just the
The Underdark, I got shit on this place.
Oh, this is desolate, should not be here. Welcome to the Ringed City type shit. This is just
Yeah,
no
you're going-
rude.
going towards the voice.
I mean, yeah, Esteban's going. We're following.
Oh yeah, no, Evangeline's hot on his trail.
Sick. Okay, you guys follow the direction of the voice. That's when you haven't heard this in a little bit now at this point. You guys have been walking for probably a good 10, 15 minutes. And as you kind of start to doubt that you heard something, you stumble across the entrance to what looks to be a cave in the ground.
That doesn't look ominous, does it?
I can't exactly see that far inside, or
It is so dark. You do see numerous night silver veins in the cave walls.
Why just have you heard this voice before? Why did you just follow it? Just curiosity.
That's a good question, God. Have I heard this voice before?
It's not the exact same voice, but you have it is manifested in the exact same way as when you were first hearing the caretaker. When you first
Oh,
picked
boy.
up that bloodstone. So it sounds it doesn't
Kind of
sound because
heard
it's a sound that isn't in your head, it is a physical sound to you.
It might be our guy. I don't know. It seems kind of weird for him to be down there, I guess, but I don't know. I don't keep track of him.
Your guy? Our guy? You mean the ones that are similar to the caretaker?
Yeah. Look, it's either a good thing or a bad thing, okay? I mean, I'm not saying we have to go down there.
I mean, did you hear it again?
And give me a perception check. Sounds far off in the distance, but it sounds like it's in the cave. You hear, in here.
Yeah, no, they're saying they're in there. I wouldn't even know how we get down there.
Evangeline's gonna look at the rest of the group. Good talk, guys.
All right, no one's talking me out of it. No.
Oh my god. Walks straight in.
Is
Falls
following.
down a pit, instantly dies.
In fact,
Here we go.
It isn't a pit, it's more along the lines of it's like a gentle slope into the cave. The entrance
That's
is in the
just slides
ground,
down.
but it's mostly covered basically by this black sand.
If we go down, we definitely can't go back up.
I have a feeling we're going to run into this problem regardless of what we do.
There's also that.
So far, this is our best bet.
We go down, assume the worst, deal with whatever it is, and surely there's a way out. Or at least through, maybe not up.
I trust your judgment.
Well, you don't have to do all that. Jeez.
Jeez. What's trust? Oh my god.
But I do.
Alright, if you say so.
I will say, just as a reminder, you do have Iris with you as well. Iris never left. So I think in the basket with Evangeline.
Yes, Iris is very much in the basket.
Have we ever figured out what happens if we feed Iris a purple crystal?
No idea. Do we have any
We
more of those
told
glowy
don't
crystals?
do that.
Maybe she'll act as a flashlight for us.
I believe the crystals you have in your current repertoire is a fucking yellow, orange, and blue crystal, all of which have been cut.
What does the yellow one do again?
It's a radiant crystal.
Might be a good thing.
The
Still
iris
have
becomes
this. I'm gonna pull out
rooted to the ground when they use them, though.
my little drift globe.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna turn it on like a little night light.
Got a little night light.
Traveling into the unknown sounds horrible right now, by the way.
I'm gonna take that as you guys are deciding to go down there.
Absolutely. Put me in, coach.
Fuck yeah. Into the keys.
Morales
so
slides
you
down
go.
with him.
Yeah.
We're going down.
You got
The ring of fire. The ring of fire.
Okay, we're going down.
And
Sometimes you just
holy
gotta go
shit, it's actually just shadows.
It's a shadow cave! You fell into my trap.
Oh my god, a cave with shadows?
Oh my god, whoa, that's crazy.
Shadows
God,
in the
what?
maw.
Whoa, shadows right outside of
my maw?
Tharizdun's door. Whoa.
Honestly, I thought it was.
It's
a
more
big
likely
safe
than you
entrance,
think.
know?
This is when we find out that some of the shadows don't even like theirs, dude.
Listen,
That'd be
man, we
funny.
don't
They
wanna be
formed
here.
they
We're
formed a
just- we're-
union.
They're like, listen, he sucks.
But he does give us a place to stay, alright?
Yeah, he does pay us in souls. So I mean, like, you know,
Gold would be better,
like
but
gold would be better, but like, I'll take souls.
least it's
Souls
something.
is food, at least.
Tell you what, if you
Uh,
turn on Tharizdun, we'll open the gate and there's an entire multiverse of souls out there.
Oh yeah, yeah, really,
Win-win,
just
right?
tell the shadows all the souls you can eat.
I'm not gonna tell them it's actually daytime.
All the souls they don't die in
So-
daylight.
Yeah, well,
They just get weaker. And a villager is weaker than a weakened shadow.
but 2 villagers. Now, maybe even contrary to the new rules, 1,000 villagers all in a line passing a rock from hand to hand.
You'll get 1,000 shadows passing another shadow hand to hand.
Power railgun.
Shadow railgun.
It
Just
dies
fuck
on
your
hit,
best
but it
with
takes
Hellcat.
you out with it. Fuck.
Mutually assured destruction right there. Okay. So, into the cave you go. The air still. Air is so still. Honestly, more stale than it is anything else. It doesn't seem like very much has caused any sort of movement down here. Everywhere you look, covered in even more dust than a cave would already have. And as you guys start walking a little further in, the light, what little light had existed outside of your drift globe, is gone. That drift globe is the only thing lighting your path right now. As you walk, eventually, you come across a fork on your path.
Why is there cutlery in the street here? What?
You see Maraska is taken by the shadows. He is put into a coma again.
His final words are
And turned to stone.
Then, well, fine. All you hear is grinding stone, I guess.
But
God help me.
a fork in the road, or tunnels. One goes left, one goes right.
Secret tunnel. Oh, why am I like
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Esteban? Do you have any idea?
Your voice.
trying to hear the voice
She's
again.
gonna she's gonna give a guidance too.
Very curious.
Esteban, you can give me a perception check. Otherwise, everyone here, goddamn. Everyone here, yeah, can make a perception, survival, or religion check to figure out which direction you need to go.
Oh, I like religion.
Okay. Perception, survival, or religion. Is my perception high? No. My survival's high though. Hooray!
Sick. Esteban, your initial roll was good because that was you trying to listen to the voice.
Mhm.
You Iris rolled.
Iris?
Iris is helping.
She points in the direction. It's not where we need to go. We just don't know what's at dirt.
We also just can't
But-
even see Iris.
But Esteban, you hear a different voice goes, down here. And that is coming from the left. Maraska and Evangeline, both with religion checks. So as you're looking around at these tunnels, while the Night Silver is everywhere, you feel a very, very faint pull of radiance down the left tunnel.
And who was this?
Evangeline and Varaxis. For you, Maraska, it looks like the Night Silver veins kind of concentrate down the left tunnel.
Interesting.
We have to go left.
Yeah.
Go left? No.
Seemed that way.
You guys going down the left?
Yes.
Yeah.
Down the
Alright,
left.
let's go.
Down
I'm
the
going to tell
left
you guys right
go.
now that I have no idea who that voice is.
He says.
What
nobody else
voice?
Having heard that
As
voice.
we're already going.
That was a
I-
different voice. It's crazy.
Okay.
Isn't
I
hearing
agree to
voices kind of
disagree.
normal for him?
Apparently, it's a very normal thing for this group.
I would like to not be included. Is that's normal part?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Penny looks at the group. Religious, religious, religious,
Angry
and has a
and-
patron. No. It makes sense. You all are hearing. Okay, I'm the odd one out.
I'm the
Yeah.
weird one.
I didn't want to say anything,
Wow.
Damn.
but you figured it out.
Just called him out like that.
Damn.
Oh,
I'm
Got
weird
all the
for
fucking
not hearing
heathen.
voices. Yep, sure. It's the Ma. Why not?
Motherfucking heathen over here. Alright. Okie dokie. You guys go down the left tunnel.
I'd like to say Maraska and I both have seen Bahamut, so. And I think Varaxis has seen Null, so.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think he was expecting both of us.
And Esteban's seen the caretaker, so at this point, all the voices that we all hear, we've seen.
Except my sword.
I think that's the same, buddy.
That's just different. It's-
We don't
it's
have
weird.
an answer for that one.
Not yet.
When did you get that sword?
I came here with it.
What do you mean you can't? What?
It wasn't like this when I got here.
And then you entered the mall, and it just.
I killed some shadows, and then it did this.
And you still haven't found where that's coming from.
Nope.
Oh, boy.
good conversations to have when nobody can escape from each other.
I'm not even been able
fuck.
to figure out what the voices are saying. So
Speaking of voices, Esteban, what does it sound like? Sorry, you're the only one that's heard it.
The first one sounded a little different, kind of like pre-caretaker. It's weird. It's because he had two different voices. It's a whole thing.
Well, we've freed the caretaker, and it hasn't backfired.
That we know of.
That's fair.
Last time I talked to
wouldn't-
him and saw him, he was a little different. When we freed him, he was sure helping us, if you can call it, but he was also still a little not all there. As far as this other voice, I don't know. It was a completely different voice when I called out down here when we got down here. So I don't know if there's like others or if we are
Given where
dealing
we
with shadow
are,
people.
There's a high chance we run into some allies, actually. So long as
That-
the warden has withstood it this far.
There's a possibility, I suppose. I'm not
Well,
really holding my breath
it
out for
isn't
that
just
one,
the
though.
warden. He looks over to Evangeline. He should be down here.
I definitely felt a more radiant pull this direction.
Neat. As you guys continue walking, takes a little bit. You guys are able to have your conversations. It's fairly small tunnel in this
Are there any critters?
in this section. No critters at all. Not a single scamper or scurry. It is, save for your own footsteps and your own sounds of your armor moving around, it is devoid of sound. But as you guys keep walking, you come across yet another fork. One goes left, and one goes right.
Anyone else feel like we've stepped into a fucking labyrinth? No?
Oh.
Okay. Cool.
I feel like any
Does that-
place that we don't know the direction could be a technical labyrinth.
To be
I
completely
think
honest
usually
with you,
labyrinths
I never
require the
came into these
pathways.
tunnels.
Okay. Let's which direction we going now, guys?
Oh man, that's an
Oh, you
unfortunate.
don't fucking know at all. Eventually.
It's okay, guys.
I'ma make one.
I'll try another religion check again.
She'll give Esteban the guidance.
Dio Marasco.
Net 20!
He yelled so loud that he fucking killed
I was about to say,
himself.
the cutout was perfect.
Holy shit. Is that not Evangeline? Esteban, is that perception check for a voice or is that for a tunnel?
Just for a voice.
That's for a voice. Okay. We will go for. We'll just go down. Penny. I'll just go over the description once more. Actually, this is the first time somebody's rolled survival for this. So the air down, and I believe it is looking at it. Yep. The air down the left tunnel seems cleaner. Maraska, with a 27, you feel that radiance, that little faint little bit of radiance coming from the left.
Do I recognize
Esteban.
anything about it, or just
No,
feeling it?
it feels very faintly familiar, because you've been around it for so long.
Mm-hmm.
But it feels a little different in these caves. Esteban, you hear the voice, and it is coming from the area between the two tunnels. And you hear it almost as if it is somebody behind or like in a wall. And you hear, down here.
You guys aren't gonna like this. The voice is even lower. I don't even know how we get down there, but coming from there, and he'll point to like the area between.
It's just a
The
blank
left side
wall.
feels cleaner, I guess, air-wise. Less stale. I don't know.
A radiance
about
is
the
down
other
there
side?
as well.
So that's
But you
the
said
way.
Maraska's gonna do a perception check down the right side.
Down the right side?
Jesus.
Jesus
Fuck
Christ.
around, let's
Maraska's
go.
gonna fucking die, actually.
It's your turn, bud. Time to die again.
As you look down the right tunnel, Maraska, you see just one endless darkness. Similar to the other one. But you also see that ever so faintly, if you compare the left and the right tunnels, the right tunnel has thinner night silver veins.
Yeah, there's less down there to protect us.
Okay, well, I guess we go left and hope it leads down to the Can we check this wall first, I guess?
Sure.
Maraska punches the wall.
Make sure there's nothing like...
Oh,
You punch
okay.
the wall. It's a cave wall.
Okay, well,
It
that
hurts.
that confirms it one way. I don't know if that was necessary.
You should check the wall.
That
those
was
of you who
quick.
want to, you can, looking at the wall, you can make an investigation check, probably, I would say.
Listen, it's the simplest method. There's a
It really
process.
was.
Just for funsies.
It really,
Okay.
really was.
Thank
Sweet
God the fairy
Christ.
smarted me.
Fucking hey! Why
It's a
do
wall.
you have
It's a
pluses?
wall.
What?
And with a 35, I will
What
also
kind of
tell
stone
you,
is it made of?
I'm gonna fucking throw you down that right tunnel.
Is it Ferris rock?
No.
I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
That means it has iron in it.
Duh. Is it
Duh. Come on, Will, dude.
You're right.
But Penny, with a 35, not
Speaking of
only have you
unnecessary things.
surmised, oh my god, it's a wall. You also learn there are small markings that almost look like the environment around you has changed at some point. And that this wall looks almost newer, like more newly formed than other walls around you.
Okay.
Almost
does
like the
it look-
path has changed at some point.
Does it look natural or artificial change?
It looks both. It looks like it's natural in the way that no magic was used, but it looks artificial in the way of something changed that was supernatural, but not magic like a wizard. This doesn't look like somebody made a secret wall.
Oh, great. It's we're in a fucking changing maze. Cool. This is at the back of his head.
So,
Small
Maraska, where
panic.
did you say the radiance is coming from? That's the direction.
Maraska points down the left tunnel.
Yep, that's the way we're going. Come on, guys.
Go down there.
Penny is
Okey-doke.
going to put himself right next to Maraska. He's riding your shoulder now.
Hang on. Are we on a different map? And I gotta ask that because
No.
okay.
No.
I was like, I haven't seen anything
As you are
change.
probably slowly discovering, this encounter / puzzle / whatever the fuck you want to call it would be virtually impossible to put on one map. Making a labyrinth / quote unquote changing maze, not very conducive to putting it on a battle map.
No.
That's why I was messaging everybody earlier. I was like, I don't think I'm going to be able to. I think I'm going to have to do Theater of the Mind for this one. I will, by next session, I will have at least an idle page for you guys. But yeah, there is currently no map for it. But yeah, you guys continue walking. What's going through everybody's heads right now as you guys are walking down these spooky tunnels?
Maraska is hoping that the warden and Ventil are still alive.
Evangeline's trying to think, like, okay, I haven't seen this dude in, like, a long time. And Raylan told me to punch him. Should I start off with a punch and then, like, have, like, a normal conversation? Would it be more offensive if you have a normal conversation first and then you're like, oh, by the way, and then, like, punch him?
Fuck you, Dad, for abandoning me, but I'm so glad you're okay.
Again, she's only punching him for Raylan. She's not a violent person and will not act like that. But Raylan did tell her to do it, and she does kind of owe him that much at least.
Penny is considering life choices. And how
It's
they
only
led up
been
to-
like a few weeks since you got busted out of fucking prison, essentially, too.
Penny's like, I went from a cell for 20 years that actively burned me anytime I touched it to now possibly being lost in a changing fucking maze on this as we're going to hunt down Tharizdun. Great.
When you put it like that sounds crazy.
Penny takes 12 psychic damage.
While following a voice that only Esteban can hear, mind you.
Yeah.
Is beautiful. All right. You guys continue on your.
There's also a small thought in the back of Penny's head. He's like, if I ever see Gringern, I'm going to strangle the little fucker. That's part of his reason for searching.
But you find yourselves at, you guessed it, 3 choices.
Oh no,
And he's
not a
just-
third choice.
The DCs have gotten a little higher now.
Just full on thunk on the side of Maraska. Damn it.
You have 3 choices. You
All right,
have
here's what we're
left,
gonna do.
Right or center.
Damn it!
Uh-oh.
Wait until I
Uh-oh.
cast my emboldening bond.
You're going to be using a lot of emboldening bonds.
Fuck this. Hold on. Where is it?
That's for everyone. Enjoy.
You have fucking what's
Yep.
it called? Augury or whatever?
Nope. But I have this. Let me mark off my energy usage on my stored shit. But
There you go,
Fucking
Evangeline.
A, Evangeline. Fuck.
oops. That's 16 left. There we go. I can math.
Good thing, because the DCs are getting higher.
Okay, now I do my check. With this and this.
Goddamn.
Oh my god, maybe you'll get through this maze without experiencing anything. Whoa.
Penny just full on's like, I'm done with everything. Fucking foresight.
Ah. Okie dokie. Esteban, you just trusting in everybody else?
You should be the I know you're not.
No, I shouldn't be. Around. I think.
I do like that we're making different checks for it. That's fun, getting different little pieces of information.
I think for my own well-being, I'm gonna pass shadow adaptation.
Shadow adaptation? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Before we trudge forward here. But that's all I'm doing, so I'm
Okay.
ready to go forth.
Yep. The only ones who get anything is going to be Evangeline and Penny. Evangeline, once again, that radiant pull is pulling you to the right. And Penny, kind of still following that, like, this is stale air, this is bad air, this is bad air. You get a better feeling down the right path.
And he's looking at the air as if the air in the other passageways is fucking still water. He's like, nope.
Yeah. It's gross.
Stay the fuck away from that. We'll go to the water that's moving.
Evangeline's heading to the right.
Going to the right?
To the right, to the right.
To the right, to the right. Alrighty. You guys walk, I would say, just long enough to allow one more use of your emboldening bond. But after this, you will have to re-up it. So yeah, about 9 minutes of walking. And every once in a while, you might hear just a faint little whisper the deeper you get in. But it'll go away. But the walls just look like more cave and more cave. It's honestly starting to look like it's all kind of blending together.
Great.
And you find yourselves, oh my god, you guessed it, 3 choices. Left, right, or center. Y'all rolling like gods over here. Look at you.
Like, can burn through my good rolls again. Let's go.
Jesus. All this shadow funk is fucking with my senses.
Well, it's a good thing, Penny, because you were the only one that passed.
I'll go. Oh, God.
Yeah, you're looking at everybody else's rolls now, huh?
And he just did the math.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's starting to add it all together. Oh, fuck.
Penny's like, don't be tricked by this shit. Faye has lots of mazes. Unfortunately, I'm kind of used to this.
In
The
making
only
them,
one
we're
that
going
really,
through
I kind of describe it for everyone, just so everybody kind of gets a little something for their check. Penny, you continue following that nice. I say nice. When I say clean air, I mean less nasty.
Stagnant. Yeah.
It's
I'm
it's
picturing
not
in my
air
head
you want to breathe.
is the only air that it's slightly moving.
Yeah,
As in-
exactly.
It's a pathway.
Yeah, it feels like there's something over there. That is right down the middle, down the center. We'll go over the Varaxis next. Varaxis, you're kind of looking around. You've probably sensed a little bit of that radiance before, but it's gone here. You can't tell no matter where you look. The same goes for Maraska and Evangeline. Wherever that light trail was, the little faint hint of radiance, it has been snuffed out. And Esteban, there's so much shit's happening. There's a lot of there's so many damn tunnels.
Ah, yes.
Oh.
Guys, this is a rock.
And
Yep, you're in
earlier-
a cave.
God,
Yeah.
we would have a tiny little companion with us because about the
kind of
same
companion?
size as Penny. Because I remember I cast the what is it called? Find Familiar.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And the spirit's a little itty bitty owl.
Owl.
Yep.
Wow, the very
I
first
put it-
result obviously goes alphabetical, and there's just one that's just called an Eater of Knowledge.
Or sorry,
It's
not
that.
owl, a raven. It was a raven because it was
Raven?
Quinn. Yeah, I thought it was funny to name it Quinn.
Oh, whoops, that's just a box.
Huh? But yeah, that's also
Because
with Penny, and that's why I'm in my head. Penny is talking with his familiar, and that's why he's doing slightly better on the survival.
oh yeah,
'Cause
you
he's-
need ownership for it.
Got his senses connected to a fucking bird, so
Bird sense.
bird sense.
But yeah, Esteban,
Oh.
yep, you're in a cave.
I love it.
You are in a cave.
I was like Maraska punching the wall. Yep, the wall is wall.
Esteban, though, I will just because it's been a little bit. Go ahead and give me a perception check. Oh no!
Damn.
Damn! Jesus!
Damn.
Max everything. Esteban, you hear the voice. By God, you hear the voice. Oh, I'm sorry. You hear a voice. This voice is pulling you down the right path. And you hear, over here!
Oh, don't like that.
Not to be that guy, but what if it's another Ogorith trying to lure us to a bad position?
So I'm not gonna lie, CK just left to go walk the dog really quick because they had to go to the bathroom.
Fucking acceptable.
I mean, it is getting kind of late.
Oh yeah, no, you guys won't be done with the cave tonight.
I gotta dip out here fairly soon anyway, because
Yeah,
I wake up early as shit.
We're gonna be doing, I would say, probably one more choice after this one.
Hello, puppy dog. How are you?
What we do?
Our puppy dog is angry. Yeah, I know you're angry.
I have been made aware of the existence of a were-raven.
I love a
There's a
were-raven.
were-raven?
Yeah, a were-raven.
That explains Albatross being angry all the time. That's actually
Now
kind of cool
what-
as shit.
They were just born that way.
Wow, so it
Maybe
was
she's mad.
Maybelline.
It was
It was
Maybelline.
Maybelline.
It was
Or
no,
I
it
think
wasn't
Albatross
Maybelline.
was just made angry at the world.
I can't believe it's not butter.
It's yeah, it's definitely not butter. There's nothing
One
butter
the
if I
best
go
thing
at it.
just happened to Albatross in the entire existence of their life. They still hate it.
Yeah, I was talking to CK. I was like, Albatross is still gonna be hella fucking pissed for like a good solid month. Which is really short if you think about it.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Cetrion's living his best life.
Yeah, he has a new kid.
Veek is off making a new fucking enclave.
With his new kid.
The one he literally.
You did kind of bring him back completely from the dead.
He is entirely a new being.
Yeah. And it was done by Veek's hand, but it's just.
And you've also made him a being that lasts significantly longer
Really
than his
longer.
lifespan was going to be.
We always told Zeke he's gonna be a dad.
He was always a dad.
Congratulations.
He had 3 children.
You're now stuck with a apprentice.
Strangely, all stab happy in some way.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. So many
He
kids,
just takes
yet
on
not a
troubled
father.
children.
He did not have a breakthrough with Albatross. Now must try with Momo.
He did. CK and I were
He
talking about
did.
that. V had the most fucking breaking of albatrosses anyone ever could fucking get through to that bird. I fully planned on playing Albatross as a necromancer.
Veek forcing Albatross down a redemption arc.
It was one hell of a fucking redemption arc.
You will
I
be
planned-
counseled.
I fully planned on having Albatross be next to evil.
Well, no.
God damn it. Let me
Now
have
he's
one
like,
bad
"No,
character.
Happily, it's crazy.
Zeke got out his bonking stick. It was just
Yeah,
a
that
walking
was
stick.
halfway through. I told CK, I was like, you know, at this point, I guess I do want Albatross to have a better ending. I was like, it's not gonna happen for Berlioz, so it might as well happen to someone.
I mean, hey, you got a better ending for Splash too.
Yeah. Meanwhile, poor
Somehow.
Evangeline is trying to have that good ending, but so many bad things are happening.
she I don't know what she wants anymore.
They're not giving any more pep talk because the last time she did that, it killed Digit.
Yeah, pep talks are banned. She had a pep talk with fucking Dirt too. And Dirt is fucking gone.
Yeah.
Pep talks are this campaign's red flags. You just don't have pep talks anymore. Oh god, I just realized. Well, I think it's a pep talk involving Evangeline because Esteban's had a pep talk, but it was Blade that gave
But
him the pep
yeah,
talk.
it didn't come from Evangeline though.
All right. Again, this
God
is
help
my
us,
good
Esteban.
character, guys.
Also, don't rule it out. Esteban's leading us towards a fucking voice through the caves.
Yeah, that's why we haven't moved forward. Is because I'm interested to see. With a nat 20 and a 4 on the die.
Do you want to know something wild?
Hmm.
He asked me to roll that.
Did he?
Yeah, he said, I'm gonna go
Oh,
walk the
no.
dog. Please, if they ask about the voice,
Oh shit.
roll a perception check. I said, okay. Hey, Nova. He said, roll a perception check. And I was like, okay, cool. You also have the Invulnerable Bond, so I just threw it on there for funsies for him. I may have indirectly caused our doom, guys.
Really all depends if Esteban can convince him. This is unfortunately going to be Esteban's word versus Penny's. Because nobody else passed their check. So I'm real interested.
I like this Raven friend here.
Look at him. He's just a little raven, little guy.
Just a little guy.
His name is Caw Caw.
Kaka?
Maraska might know what I'm talking about. Exactly.
What's that?
Caw Caw. Nope. Nope. You never finished the goddamn podcast, did you?
Damn. How to out
Oh
yourself.
no! That's
Fucking hard
Caw
one's
Caw.
Raven companion.
yeah.
Caw
Yeah,
Caw.
Pawpaw Gumption, Pawpaw Gump, and fucking Caw Caw the Raven. And I forgot about Caw.
Caw Caw the Raven that was in no way, shape, or form a familiar was just a raven.
Oh, it's like, yeah, because he tamed it during the fucking siege, didn't he?
He thought he tamed it, but he didn't. And he just comes up with excuses that Caw Caw leaves because he's a fucking raven. And he's like, oh no, he's just gonna go get me something, it's fine. Had to convince himself that Caw Caw was his friend, even though he was just a random fucking bird. Where's my hound dog? Probably unconscious. Sleeping like an old dog does. Yeah, I'm really curious as to how you guys are going to be able to overcome the DCs later. I've also got a little paint document, little paint image of the of the labyrinth. There's a lot of bad in these caves.
I prove that.
Now.
Hey, handsome.
After we finish this little sequence, we'll pause it for tonight.
Hi, I have Esteban here.
Greetings,
said-
Esteban.
He said that he would tell the group about the voice.
You all have been informed. The voice says to go down the right.
So are we following the voice?
The voice says down the right. And
Because if we are, it's breaking into the path where the air is not so fun anymore.
Penny, I believe yours goes down the left.
Center, I believe.
Center. Yeah. Was it
Yeah,
center?
center.
It was center. Yeah.
He doesn't
I
even
have the
know. I don't
seat-
trust the DM anymore.
Well, I'm trying to remember what part in the sequence I've got you guys at.
And he's like, we can follow the voice, but I don't.
Because you went. Let me clarify. You went center right, correct? You went center and then right, correct?
No, I think we went left and then right.
I don't know where we went.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
And that's why we record the sessions.
Absolutely. But and he's like, I don't
Actually, that's a good point. I could pull it up right now.
know which section you all would prefer. The voice is going a different direction than we seems healthy, but we're down here for a reason, and it's not to be healthy. So,
It's not
guess-
to be healthy.
no, healthy
None of
would be
us-
trying to find a way out of the maw somehow.
The rest of us didn't pick up on anything, huh?
No,
No.
we're just
Oh.
Estebans and pennies.
Okay. So,
Last time he followed a voice like this, did it work out?
I didn't know him at that time. I think the only one that could possibly answer that question would be Veraxis.
2 seconds. I found the section in the video which direction I said. Just a sec.
Damn, man has CCTV access.
Okay. I know where you guys are on the path now. I was tracking it appropriately. Yeah, Penny, yours was saying down the center. Esteban's voice is telling you down the right.
Yeah, Penny's let him know, so it's kind of up to the group to decide which direction we go.
I. I can always attempt, I think, a divine intervention. I don't know if it's gonna work.
That might be best saved for when it's needed.
I feel like not knowing the way is. Yeah, I don't know. Never mind.
It's important, very important, in fact. But well, the walls seem capable of changing. So
Okay, so maybe if we go down your path, we could possibly hear the voice again. If the walls are ever changing, maybe we'll find it down a different path.
Penny just shrugs. He's like, I really wish we could identify where that radiant energy was coming from. I kind of liked that as a direction most.
Yeah, so did I, but
Yeah,
something has
sorry,
me
not
snubbed
feeling
out
it.
here.
Flip a coin for it.
Uh, I'll throw my vote in on the clear path, or not
The Penny path.
yeah.
The less bad air. Got it.
Yeah, the less bad air. I think if these walls are kind of changing, maybe if we just follow where there's actual air, then we'll hear
Yeah.
the voice somewhere
While
else.
we're here, can I make a check on these, like the two walls separating the three tunnels, to see how recent they've changed?
Sure, you can make me an investigation check.
All right.
Well, dang, Jesus, fuck, yeah. They have not changed.
Okay. So, if they've changed, it's not recently. If that affects a decision here. Um, these walls, anyway.
I still say the less gross aired path. That's
Uh,
just me.
Firaxis? Maraska?
Well, I don't have anything better to go on.
I say, do we want to follow the voice or the air that's less bad?
I mean, the voice got us this far.
Yes, well, there are other factors as well. I can't confirm the voice even exists. I haven't heard.
Well, another point may be in favor of the voice, unfortunately. And God, I hate saying it. Um, if we're down here to eliminate threats, Tharizdun being one of them, it might be a good idea to get rid of any other threats along the way, so they're not attacking us from behind, so to speak.
Well, why would the voice have led us
I'll
this
be
far if it was
completely
against us?
honest. If there are things in this cave, I am not concerned about them. What I am concerned about is the same multiples of the same thing that tried to, in a very came very close to killing us all. It just points up.
Yeah. Again, just a thought. Is CK back yet?
No.
To be fair, he was hearing the caretaker in his head the entire time. None of you met him, and things turned out okay, so who knows?
Okay, so 2 for the clear air, and you 2 for. Well, 2 for clear air, 1 for the voice. 2 for the voice if Esteban wants to go that way. So, Maraska, you're kind of the deciding factor here. So long as nobody's super insistent on going one way or the other.
I can't confirm the voice. I also don't need to breathe, so
Yeah, okay.
I can take the voice. I'm willing to chance that.
Okay.
Going down the path of the voice, huh?
Okay.
Okay.
It's not personal on the breathing part, but
As we're going down a possible path that feels kind of icky
It does not feel great, no.
to the senses, Penny is flitting over to Evangelina's shoulder.
God, does she have her fucking holy symbol to her heart right now?
That's what he's counting on, is the radiance here.
You veer off the path. Going against your instincts, you decide to follow the voice that only one member of your party hears.
Don't put it that way.
You guys begin walking. This tunnel feels like it is much longer than the others. You guys walk, continue walking. The air feels thick here. It feels uncomfortable. Even the night silver veins, as you kind of look around, have like started to thin out, almost as if even the night silver doesn't want to be in this general area.
Okay.
Oh, God.
But you continue walking. The path starts to curve a bit. Continue following it until you come across a dead end.
Yep.
But what you find there, in the basically almost embedded in the ground, almost it's under basically like a massive pile of like almost like a cave-in happened in that area. You see the faint glow of a radiant crystal.
Arcana check. Anything weird about the situation or the surroundings?
Absolutely, give me an Arcana check.
Maraska has to pull back from grabbing it as Penny gets closer.
Hand inches away from digging it out.
Quite literally. Oh,
Jesus!
My lord.
oh!
Jesus!
I guess
One,
Maraska
Not
just
only
takes a
one's
look
on the
at it.
D20s, but one's on the 4 as well.
One
What the fuck?
across the odds of that happening are so small. Jesus!
Wow, that's crazy.
Congratulations, you beat fucking impossible odds. Somehow with your Arcana check, this is not enough.
Everything feels so bad. Penny is like. Penny
You're
feels the
distracted.
radiant from Evangeline and nothing else right now.
Yep. You are so unbelievably distracted that you can't quite tell what this thing is without digging it out.
Penny's like, I
Maraska's
don't.
already started digging it out.
Okay.
Maraska,
I don't like this.
Maraska begins to dig it out. And after a little bit of digging, By the way, the emboldening bond at this point has dissipated. You'll have to refresh it when you next want to use it.
Yeah.
But you find it's not very big, but it looks to be like a hooded lantern. Within it is a radiant crystal.
He carefully like kind of picks it up. He's checking it out. Is there anything anything particularly interesting, or is there any way to like turn it on?
I will need a religion or arcana check.
Bring it over here, please. You hold it. I'll
Yeah.
check it from a slight distance.
Yeah,
he's gonna get with one of the magic users for sure and kind of take a look at this. So he'll give the help action.
Yeah.
Evangeline will cast the emboldening bond again, and we'll use our divine senses here, maybe.
Divine senses.
Divine senses.
There we go. That one makes
Much
a lot more
better.
sense for Penny.
Ah, man.
I would have said that Maraska probably gave you the help action because otherwise it doesn't help Penny at all.
Oh,
Yeah.
understood. So
Bingo.
26.
Sick. Penny and Evangeline, as you are kind of looking at this, one, that it is some form of technology. It is ancient. Glyphs run along the kind of the frame of this lantern that kind of glow faintly golden. And this looks to be, I mean, really, it at least with an arcana, you could tell that there is some significance to this lantern, but it is a lantern that when you adjust it as it being a hooded lantern, I believe actually not a hooded lantern, but I think it's called a spotlight lantern or something along those lines.
Yeah.
It's the one where you can actually adjust how
It makes
bright it
the-
is.
Beam in front of you. As
Exactly.
Opposed to just, yeah.
That's what that is, but it's with a radiant crystal, and it focuses that light.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not enough to be like a laser or anything, but enough to where
Yeah.
it's a little brighter wherever you aim it at.
Maraska's gonna adjust it to give a good illumination of the tunnel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we can trust Esteban's voice for now. This looks like it'll be useful.
I'll say. I'll take front.
Okie doke. I'm staying by Evangeline.
Okay, you guys are turning around and getting ready to leave?
I suppose so. A quick investigation on the walls, just see if there's anything
Yeah.
weird.
Go and give me another investigation.
Maraska's shining the light around.
These walls don't look like they've changed.
Okay. So nothing's changed here recently. That's good, at least.
Sick.
Ceiling, floor included.
Yeah, nothing looks like it's
Okay.
changed.
Just making sure.
But
Didn't want anything burrowing.
yeah. As you guys get ready to leave, Evangeline, something bars the way back for you. You see basically a phantom version of yourself.
Oh no.
you hear a voice, and everybody hears the voice. Yeah, everybody hears the voice, but they cannot, outside of you, Evangeline. No one else can see this phantom, and all it says is, "I have a question for you," and that's where we're going to end our session.
Oh, great.
Oh god, guys.
That's fantastic. Love it.
This is a bad hole.
It's a, it's a bad cave.
This is a bad game.
Also, I found out the biggest difference between shape change and true polymorph.
Oh yeah.
Shape change allows you in 2024 allows you to cast your spells. However, shape change itself cannot be made semi-permanent like true polymorph can.
True enough.
So, upsides, downsides.
But yeah, enjoy that little cliffhanger.
Okay, so cool.
What is that
Evangeline
question
really
gonna
is going to
be?
wipe the party. Got it.
Who knows what that question's gonna be? Ha ha ha.
It's Evangeline killing us all.
I
But
knew
we'll
one of my
find
characters
out.
was going to be a BBEG.
We'll find
those
out
where
what
it's going
that
to be.
question is next time.
Question's going to be, so who do you like most from your party? They're dead now.
Hmm.
Power word kill.
If you had to pick one to die now, who?
Oh,
And we
fuck.
all hear the question asked. We just don't see
You
the person
do
asked.
hear this phantom. So yeah, everybody will hear a voice. It doesn't sound like Evangeline, but here's a voice that says, "I have a question for you."
Doesn't it all sound familiar to Maraska?
Nope. You've never
he's
been in these caves before.
immediately- Yeah, he's immediately on high alert and is like
Yeah.
slowly turning around.
Yeah, for you, Maraska, all of this stuff is just as new as everybody else because you teleported
Mhm.
out of the 13th layer.
Yeah.
On Evangeline's shoulder, can I tell it's directed towards Evangeline?
It sounds like it's coming from everywhere.
Okay.
Evangeline's panic look to the rest of the group, though.
Oh yeah, that probably gives it away because she's looking at empty space.
Wings
You guys-
out.
you
Threat
guys-
display.
There's
You guys
definitely a
walked because
There's
for
definitely a quick
Evangeline, some
thought.
of you guys have walked past this phantom.
There's a quick thought in the back of Penny's head. Great. Well, one's hearing shit we don't hear now, and one's seeing shit we don't see. Cool.
Aren't these caves fun?
So fun.
So
Yeah,
fun.
he'll look over to Penny. He's like, "Are you sure you want to stay on her shoulder?" smirks out.
Penny's starting to become a slow curse for everyone. Being on somebody's shoulder makes them see bad things.
Yeah. Momo was cursed. Penny is the curse.
It's because you're a fae.
Fuck off.
Yeah, congratulations. You guys have a surprise tool that might help you later.
I don't know if this is a surprise tool that's gonna help us later.
I know what we can do. We can put Penny in the lantern and turn the focus
Oh my
in
God.
to really hone those spells in. It's just like Baldur's Gate 3, guys. It's fine.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No, the
I didn't
Drider
like-
did it. It's fine.
I didn't like put Penny in the lantern.
Yeah, let's just put him in another iron cage, thank you.
It's not a cage. The front's open.
Penny just leaves.
The maw.
The maw.
Penny offends.
I'm
Consequences be
fucking out of
damned.
here.
Rips open a planar portal and fucking leaves.
Thank you. But no, I'm gone. You know, I think I've had enough time to determine, hey, Gringern's not here. Goodbye.
Yeah, I will have.
Tell you what, I'll
an
leave you with
idle
a simulacrum.
screen-
Good luck.
I will have an idle screen for you guys next session.
What?
Yep. All right, bye. I'm gonna have. Okay, goodbye. Bye. Good night. Good night.
Oh, shh.
Go bed now.
Good night.